Hi guys, today we received a MacBook Air with liquid damage. The customer took the logic board out and he cleaned to rubbing alcohol, and he thinks that will fix the problem. Let's see under microscope how does it look like. You see all this residual of alcohol that the customer cleaned. I mean, look at this burn. I mean, cleaning will not fix this. Obviously cleaning will not fix this. Look, all residual of rubbing alcohol. So the customer, by him cleaning the board, he removed the of where the liquid was spilled, which makes it more difficult for us, but we will fix it. So hopefully the customer, he dry it out before injecting power, because if he did power up the laptop when if it was not dry, then he will damage the CPU. So how we will approach this? So first of all, let me get my voltmeter and I'll check for some shorts. I have to get another logic board that's working, so I compare. So on the working board, I'm checking now. If I look at the board review, where's the board review? MacBook Air 13-inch, board number 0820000165. Okay, where are you? Here. So the first thing I will start with, since I don't have a clue where the liquid was, is the main fuse for the PP bus. So let's go diode mode. I have here 0.23 almost voltage drop, 0.23, so that's right, but I see some corrosion here, so definitely I'm going to remove this. You see here, so here I have, what the heck is this? So definitely I have a problem here. So here I have, so I'm looking at now the R7006, which is, where's the board review for it? Yeah. So R7006. So this is where where the PB bus from the system comes in, and I have 3 volt here, voltage drop. Well, I have here 0.14, so definitely I have a problem here. So I'll start in removing this guy, changing this, reflow all of those. See if there's a short here. There's no short. Check other capacitor. There is no short. Here what I was talking about, this. There is a problem here, definitely. So I'll start changing those. Change this area. Change this burn here. Then do I have a short here? There is no short. No short. CPU, no short. So far, there is a short here. You see here? This is short. Short, short, short. So if I look at the schematic, I have this inductor L7320, L7320. So this guy. So I have the CPU. The CPU VR phase 2 shorted. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove those inductors, and there's a short, so we don't know from which side of the board. So let me remove them. If I remove them and the short from this side, that's a CPU damage, and a CPU damage, we say bye bye to this board. So I'll remove them those. This guy, he might kill the CPU by cleaning it with rubbing alcohol. I mean, seriously, why you would do that? When was cleaning a board with rubbing alcohol fixing things? Like, I don't get it. Electronics with liquid, don't pour them on, don't clean them. Okay, so here's a short at the side. That's really bad. That's really bad. See the burn? That's really bad. So what I'm going to do in this case, since, let me see here. It's a 2015 model. Shame. Why would you do that? Yeah, that sucks. We might end this video early. So short. Probably CPU. So I'm going to proceed this way. Hopefully the area under CPU is still wet. So I'm going to do ultrasonic cleaning first, which normally I don't do. Then I'll check if the short will go away. So let's continue after we clean the LogicBoard with ultrasonic. Those are the inductors we removed. If we try it again. Oh, the short is gone. So that's good. So let me now do as I planned. Remove this. That seems to be good. Here's my flux. So we're removing those. That's all good to me. Okay. We're putting this back. The inductors. That's good to me. Let's start my donors. So, okay, I have the 2 chips here. I'll use this. This is a good donor actually. So my hot air. It's like 10 o'clock at night for us. 10:30. I promised the customer I'll finish it tonight, and I'm finishing it tonight. So again, you see in this case, I checked there was a short on the CPU phase, and I did not give up. So it's important to ask the customer what did he do. So since this customer, he obviously, what did he do? He cleaned the LogicBoard with rubbing alcohol, and the cleaning will not fix this. Cleaning will not. This is bad. So cleaning will not fix this. So he did not dry the board, and he powered the LogicBoard. Obviously, it didn't work, and we're lucky this time the CPU did not get damaged. So immediately when I see this, I had a few options. one of them to give up and say, oh, this is a liquid, this is a CPU damage, so this is it. No. So I narrow it down, I remove the inductor, and I see there's a short on the side of CPU. Then what I did, I say, okay, since he did clean the logic board, so I assume it's still wet under. So I clean it with ultrasonic cleaner and I dry the board, then the short is gone. Now I'll just change those corroded components. Then after I do some measurements before I inject any power. I mean, we can apply power if there is only flux, but not liquid, not something else. Here, here, and this guy is here, this guy is here. Then I see two test points that the color I don't like. I don't know if you can see them. I'll zoom here for you guys over, or just focus this guy. So you see here, this is turning to brown, and I don't like seeing the brown pad on the board, so we file it, and I'll thin it. So every board is different than the other, and it's not ephemeral. It's the way you deal with the board, the way you approach the board. Like most of the time, like the other day, I did the backlight repairs on 7 MacBook Airs, all of them liquid, and each one I had to deal with him differently, approach him differently, different chips, and people think, oh, it's easy, and they call, how much to fix a liquid damaged logic board? No, it doesn't work this way. Bring it in, I have to inspect under the microscope, I have to guesstimate how long I'll spend on it. It's not just a magic number. If you want a magic number, go to the Apple Store or London Drug Mart and let them replace everything, then you will have a bill of $1,200. We don't do this here. We save people money, and the only way by taking it apart in front of you and see what's damaged. Today I received a call from a guy. He said how much to fix, how much to do data recovery on iPhone. Okay, what did he do? Did you spill liquid? No. Are you using non-original Apple cable? No. So what did he say? Disable. I said, okay. There is 40% chance we'll be able to do it. There is no guarantee. We charge you this much, and it take 1 to 3 business days. Then he said, well, so there is no guarantee. And I told him, of course there is no guarantee on data recovery from a disabled iPhone. Duh. Then he kept arguing with me for over half an hour, and people waiting me here in the store. And honestly, to a point, I just wanted to tell him, you know what, I'm not doing it, because he's telling me, oh, you are in the southwest in downtown, and I'm in the southeast or northeast, and I don't want to come unless you give me a guarantee. I told him, there's no guarantee. If you don't want, don't come. Then he said, yeah, if I do it, if I come, you will do it now? It doesn't work this way. Data recovery from a day to 3 weeks. So I was nice. I told him 1 to 3 business days, and he said, no, I want to use the phone. So I told him, okay, if you want to use the phone, so just erase the phone and use it. He said, no, but I want the data. Then I told him, okay, man, if you come, we have a free estimate. I check it out for you. It will cost you between $150 to $300, depending on how long I'll spend on it. Then he asked me, how did you come up with this number? Like, what the heck? Seriously? Like, then no, okay, if I come now, will you start on it now, finish it, and you give me tomorrow? I don't get it. Like, honestly, I don't get it. You care about the data? Wait, it's not a magic. like iPhones. They don't have hard drives inside where I can pull them out and like connect them to my computer. I don't understand. Like I don't understand how people think. So we're giving him a free estimate, and we will work on the phone, wasting our time. And we know with those disabled iPhones, it's really difficult to get the data out. We're successful up to 40% in getting some data out of them, but I mean, you don't want to come to the store, and I'm working on something that I know 60% I'm be wasting my time on it. If it doesn't work, then I will not charge you. Then on top of that, you don't want to come, honestly, don't come. You did me a favor. You are the one who's losing. He doesn't get it. It pissed me off, seriously. Anyway, today we had weird calls. Where's the other inductor we removed? Here is he. Okay, so let me shut down my hot air. Then this, I think this is sitting crooked here. It's end of the day, man. It's almost middle of the night. Tired. Those are kind of logic boards. We say the repair is almost 100, but not 100% success rate, because of those kind of boards where the customer put it in having alcohol, then he short CPU. I mean, what do you want to do? Now the problem is, do you see, guys, how many components are on the logic board? So when unprofessional people or the customer himself, that he doesn't have electronics background and he doesn't have the proper tool, the microscope, when they clean them, guess what? I found many knocked off components, and good luck finding that. Now we solve them, but it takes me a long time. So instead of half an hour job or half an hour to 1 hour and a half, it will take me 4 or 5 days. And you know what? It's caused by the customer himself. And rice, putting the logic board in rice or cleaning it will not work, guys. Will not work. I keep saying this. So anyway, let's start. So let's go diode mode. I don't think this is right. What do I have here? This short. No, there's no short in here. That's good. I'm just doing some diode work measurement. Now I'm going to inject power here. That's good. That's good. CPU is good. So what I'm looking after here in this case, I'm looking after PB bus and G3 hub. If I get back those two rails, then the board is repairable. Okay, so let me shut down my hardware, power supply, connect the charger. Guess what? I have some voltage. I'll show you here what I did. So I'm going to connect my charger. My helper is not here, so I have to do this by my own. No one is holding a camera for me. Okay, so then I grab my charger. Since I don't have the I/O cable, only the I/O board, so likely we won't see any. Here, you see? So now the board is drawing 0.5 amp, and that's very good. So now I will test. But so I'll recap. So I saw here, I'll show you here. So now I'm going to grab the customer machine, then let's start testing. I'm assembling it together. I'll put his hard drive. I'm not connecting. You know what? I'll put the fan, because it's nice to see a fan spin. I don't need the I/O cable because the laptop should just work. I don't need any of the cables. All what I need to see is does work, backlight, and this is it. So okay, we won't see any light because I did not connect the I/O cable, but we see it working. Let's wait for a hard drive and a backlight. Please, 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 MacBook. So there is, so it does work, but there is no backlight. You see, guys? So here is the customer. So now we have to fix the backlight circuit. So I'll start to check if there's short on the backlight circuit, which is, I don't believe so, but let's find out. So I'll go to the fuse, and again, this fuse, it doesn't break by itself. So if you don't have a backlight, it doesn't mean the fuse is damaged, then oh, you're going to change only the fuse, then it will work. That's not the case. There is no short here. There is no short here. There is no short here. So there is no short here. And I see the via here, there is no short here, no short here. The LCD connector is fine. So I don't see any corrosion here. So from experience, I'll check here. So this is the LED driver. The way it works, this chip will give backlight to the other side of the board. Then if let's look, I don't know if you see that. I'll try. Try to zoom in this for you more and more. Actually, you see, guys, I don't know if you see, this is a VGA chip. So you see the second pin, the second ball, I mean, it's not there, or it's burned. Maybe the pad under burned. So this is the LED driver, and I'm going to remove it. Check under. Let's remove the LED driver. So again, rice, or cleaning the logic board, how will fix this? It's impossible. My wife's texting me, she's upset why I'm not home yet. So the second boiler from here either was not there or burned, we'll see. And so we had no backlight here and the fuse was good. This fuse will never break unless there is a short, and if it doesn't break it means serious. So let me clean here. Where is my micro pencil? So do you see clearly? Let's make it clear. Now you have to be careful with this. There are many ways in doing it. I like my way, it's fast. You can wick it. No, I don't want to wick it. I don't want to stress the area in between those balls. Those pads I mean, to get scratch. So I'm just going over them with my micro pencil, solder iron, gently. Now, before I blindly solder the new chip, then I lose the chip, I will do some diode mode readings. Okay, so this pin is good, so it means there's a feedback. This is down. This is good. This is good. So now I'm confident enough. See, this is free ball. If I remember well without looking at the schematic, pin number 1 on the top, I'll confirm it. So this okay, now let's add the plugs. Now we want to see it dancing. You see it dancing, 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 dance with me. That's a good solder. So now show you here. I don't know if you notice the difference. It's in there. You know, guys, this how small it is. You see the screwdriver here? I'll just put it over the chip. Very tiny. So now let's test again. Put the microscope away. On what I will install, screen, LCD cable goes into place. Going to show you here. My power supply, no current consumption. I'll connect my charger. Again, I'm not expecting to see a green light as I don't have my oil cable. Okay. Fan spin, 0.6 amp. Look at the screen. I'm expecting Hoppo Apple logo. Happy MacBook. I'm just covering the customer name. So guys, it is repaired successfully. We brought this MacBook from death. He's a happy MacBook now. Again, here's another video for repairing a MacBook Air A1466. This is 2017 or 15 model. So the story is the customer spilled liquid damage. The customer spilled liquid. The laptop had the liquid damage, and he Googled it. Then he looked on YouTube and he saw someone unprofessionally cleaning the board. So he just poured rubbing alcohol on it. He cleaned it, brush it, put power, apply power, and then it doesn't work, which is obviously. Then he brought it to us. The way we proceed with it, we saw some damaged component. We changed them. We changed some corrosion. Then I went fast with my voltmeter, checking on the main power rails if there's short or not. Then the CPU, I found a short. I removed the inductors. Then the short is still there. So instead of deciding, oh, this is dead now, I assumed that the customer, after cleaning it with rubbing alcohol, which doesn't fix, he did not dry it well. So I went ahead and I ultrasonic the board, and after ultrasonic, guess what? The short is gone. So I went ahead and I changed those inductors. Then I changed all the chips, and the laptop worked. I had power, but there's no backlight. Then I checked the fuse, which doesn't break unless the customer does something. Then the fuse was good. There is no backlight. Then with physical inspection, even without looking at a schematic, I see the LED driver that gives power to the backlight. It's basically one of the balls. The second one was not good, was not there, was burned. I removed the LED driver, soldered in a new one, and we had a happy MacBook. So again, everything is repairable here at Apple Expert. We are located at 1504 14th Street Southwest in Calgary. Our specialty is LogicBoard repair, liquid damage repairs, data recovery, iPhones, iPads, all Apple products. If you have a slow Mac, we can make it fast for you. You have a virus, you have an iMac. If someone told you your board is not repairable or you're paying a lot for it, just come see us. We will get it done fast and in a quality way. Thank you guys, and see you in another video.